Good morning, everybody. It is March 6th, and here's your plan of attack. For it's your first time seeing this video, this is basically my plan on how today I am looking or planning to trade 0 days to expiration SPX options and ES futures. With SPX options, it's basically scalping credit spreads in the simplest term or way to explain it, anyways. All right, first things first, let's look at Force Factory. Do we have any economic data as prevent us from doing the trade that we need to be aware of? And I don't see anything that would stop us from doing it. All right, cool. So looks like it may be somewhat of a boring day. When I say boring day, I mean nothing's going to make it super volatile. Okay, so now technical analysis perspective. All right, I really do feel I get my edge in doing these trades from being able to forecast how I anticipate today's candle to be. And at the moment, this is how I'm thinking it's going to happen. So we're at the bear market point of control. We blasted through this 3-month point of control as well, right? We came down here, there was that anchored VWAP that I showed previously right here. We pushed up, and right now pre-market we're hitting this node right here, right? So we're coming and we're hitting the 20-day SMA. Now I'm kind of expecting today's candle to kind of come down. Let me change the color there and size. So we rallied up. I mean, to me, it makes sense to come down, maybe hit the 20-day SMA, if not retest 40.25, and then potentially try to take out this high, or take out this high anyways. Yeah, because it just having such a strong move like it did on Friday, it doesn't the probability of it to continue straight up like this through a key moving average and a volume level of resistance doesn't quite make as much sense, though it can. This market has proved it's going to do whatever it wants. But at the same time, I think it makes more sense to maybe even just bounce between the 20-day SMA, or the 20 SMA up here, and then retest the 21 EMA. So maybe like a little small inside day like this, or potentially retesting down to 40.25 before potentially taking it back up to the highs the next day. But all that being said, I do think a pullback may happen, so something to be aware of. And we're also rallying up into resistance right here. All right, so there's big picture, right? I'm expecting basically 40.64 to be resistance for now, and then support at 40.25. All right, let's zoom in a little bit more. All right, looking at all of my multi-time frame squeezes, there is a 30-minute squeeze forming right here. That would also make a lot of sense as we're extended here on the 4-hour chart. Actually, as I'm looking at it here, I can see it in my third eye, if you will. So basically what's going to happen over here on the 4-hour chart, if it takes out this last swing low, there's going to be an arrow that prints for a sell. That usually opens the door for a reversion back down. Now here on the 30-minute chart, where we have a 30-minute squeeze, we have kind of a head and shoulders formation. What is going to form right there, break that low right there, which is going to cause the 30-minute squeeze to pull back, which opens the door, like I said, to testing either the daily 21 EMA or this 40.25. So see, continuing on. All right. But we need to have a plan for bullish and bearish scenarios. Okay. So here is that head and shoulders formation into resistance I was talking about right here. That would open the door for at least a fire down to the daily 21 EMA. And you also see that there's a sky line there, a voodoo line, and with this 30-minute squeeze going lower. So that is where support may be. Year-to-date VWAP is here at 40.40, basically 40.40, 40.39.50. Support may be found there as well. So let's talk about how I want to do this here. So for a bullish scenario, say 10 minutes, 15 minutes opens, I would like it to be above these key moving averages, right? So probably rally up through, pull back, buy arrow, bam, take it up. But watch out for that resistance about right here. Now, bearish scenario, I do think that may actually unfold if this 30-minute squeeze does start to play out. We'll get a little bit of flush, maybe hit resistance here, rally back up into those moving averages, and take it back down. That's kind of my way of thinking about it. And then if anyone is ever thinking like, man, it's just buy the dip or sell the rally, most parts, yeah, that's really all it is price confirmation, and that's the highest probability, right? The main way I like to trade these is I like to play within these realms here, right? So I either play from here and here, I either play from back to there, or from here to there, or from here to there, or there to there. That's it. So that's why it's always, excuse me, that's why it's always like if it's at the median, the equilibrium, if you will, then that's just a bounce either way. And that's what I found to be the high probability trading. But, all right, so let's do a quick recap so you can see what I'm saying. All right, so like I said, 30-minute squeeze. Let me make that smaller for you. 30-minute squeeze. We have a head and shoulders type of formation forming right up here into resistance. I do think if that starts to break, it's going to trigger the pullback, at least down to about 40.36. Now, if that does happen, what would happen here? Then that would be the bearish scenario, to where it's going to oscillate, flush down, rally. You hit here, you get your sell signal, bam, take it down. Watch out for the year-to-date VWAP. Bullish scenario, say this 30-minute squeeze doesn't play out and just happens to be a slingshot and we push higher, then I do think that price will oscillate a little bit, push up, let it pull back to these key moving averages, and then boom, take it back up that way. But at the moment, it does look like the 30-minute squeeze may want to play out, potentially. But we'll see. But this is how I am looking to trade it. But watch out for that resistance right here, which is that 20-day SMA, which was at 40.63. Year-to-date VWAP is here at basically 40.40. And just watch out for anything. Stay on your toes. But I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and ask. And we are starting to get sell signals here, so we'll see how that all sticks. But actually, what may also happen is if you're looking for more clean plan, it comes down here, test this, bounce up to here, hit here, and then maybe come back down. Maybe. We'll see. But this would be a big level of support. But that's all I have for y'all. Everyone have an awesome day. 30-minute squeeze is going. Head and shoulders and resistance. We'll see what plays out. Like I said, have an awesome day. Start your week strong. Be disciplined. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, everybody.